when I tell you folks that we were just about to go live when Nate Lowe hit a fucking moonshot to right center field right by the triangle of Fenway. That was unbelievable timing, Jake, was it not, considering your display name tonight?
Yes, I was going to say, on my display name, you'll see it on here. It's Nate Lowe Enjoyer. That was typed before that. That was typed about 5 minutes ago.
And sure, you certainly enjoyed that as it's 5-1 Red Sox on this Tuesday evening. I wasn't so sure at the start, Crochet on the mound gives up the early homer to Big Christmas, so it's like, maybe we're gonna have to claw for this on Wednesday.
Are we allowed, Fitz? I have a question for you. Are we allowed to credit Craig with not spending a single asset on the offense at the trade deadline and simply sitting on his hands for another 2 weeks for Low Vaughn?
Low Vaughn
and getting him for $0 and zero or whatever they pay him.
Low Vaughn is brought up into the YouTube chat, youtube.com/@podonlansdowne if you want to join the live chat. We also got Dan in there right now as we just started. Brandon also in there. Listen, man, I was a vocal critic of the trade deadline outcome myself, but and the chat is bringing it up. Jamie and Brandon in the chat going, really, the offense still sinks. I mean, I don't want to say that the offense stinks. They just have their ebbs and flows. But the fact that we kind of fell ass backwards into this, Jake, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to poo-poo that at all. You look at I'd love to take a look at the offensive, the bats that moved at the deadline, and also the ones you weren't going to trade for a third baseman or another outfielder or something. You have to be realistic about the Fits as well. Not you Fits, but the FITS Fits. Yeah. And also not the Dick Fits, FITTS.
Yes, yeah, also not that. But I'm curious, he's hitting the shit out of the ball for us. He's been awesome.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't fuck with... Is this the earliest that we've ever gotten right into the baseball talk this season? Because usually
it feels weird when there's two of us. It's the banter's a little more difficult, I've always found.
Are you chirping me?
I'm not chirping you. When it's me or Liam or whatever, we always just get right into it because I feel like, listen, the three of us, we're special and we're perfect. The three of us together, the two, we're missing something when it's just the two of us. But that's okay.
There's something missing in my heart right now. No Liam tonight on this episode of Pod on Lansdowne. Shout out to Liam, though. He sends his regards. We are here joined by... What is going on in the back? I wasn't going to say anything not to ruin the flow of the conversation.
No, that was
the last the first 2 or 3 minutes of this episode. Whatever's been going on over there, something with the mic, and now I hear jingly keys.
Mabel, that was Mabel hitting. She was itching herself, and her collar was jingling.
I see.
I apologize.
How's Mabel doing?
She's great. We're fully healed from the spay.
There you go.
She's doing great. Yeah,
back and better than ever. But that's Nate Lowe Enjoyer, aka Jake. I am Wade Miller, aka Fitz, aka the Guillotine Fantasy Football Drafter. If you hear me pause and kind of ramble for a couple seconds throughout tonight's episode, I got a fantasy draft going on right now. Jake, do you want to hear the team so far?
Not really, but I'm sure you'll give it to me anyway.
No, I was hoping you would say no so we could get into this episode of Pod on Lansdowne. I knew you were going to say no, so I just wanted to pivot to maybe at the end. Okay. Maybe that's a treat. You, the listener at home or in your car.
That's a real treat.
If you stay to the very end of this episode, I will give you my Guillotine League fantasy football team. Last draft before Thursday. I'm very excited. But in any event... Big week for the Boston Red Sox, Jake, on this edition of Pod on Lansdowne as we get right into it. Obviously, we were just talking about some Nate Lowe, but the bigger thing at large, we saw more roster movement over the last 7 days than we did at the deadline. I felt like a lot of moving parts here.
It couldn't.
Jake.
I've waited for them to trim the fucking fat off this roster. I'm going to shut my window. There's some ruckus out there.
You are in a war zone right now, Jake. The situation. So many other...
That's Eric Adams, New York City. It's a war zone.
Are you going to do scare ads now for a pack in the NYC mayoral race? But yeah, as Jake gets that situated, a lot of moving parts. Obviously, saying goodbye to Walker Buehler, saying hello to Peyton Tolley. People coming in and out right now. Jake, bird's eye view. How we feeling?
I'm feeling good. I feel really good. They're finally I mean, Abe Toro was a little bit before that, right? I think was he gone by the time we did our last episode?
Abe Toro leaving feels like 5 years ago.
I wasn't that long ago, right?
It wasn't, but it feels like it was 5 years ago.
But I would say that's kind of the 19th was his last game with us. I would say that's kind of, I know that didn't happen this last week, but it feels very in line with this sort of like, now we move, like we're locking in, we're calling up the cavalry's here, so to speak. They've called up Tolley. We'll get to this, I'm sure, but like maybe Kyle Harrison is gonna pitch in some way tomorrow. I don't know.
Mabel making more noise, by the way, in the background.
Which is
it's not
a long walk today.
It's nothing to be sorry about. It's just funny. That,
she wants to play. She's got her Polar Park baseball bat.
Oh hell yeah!
All right, yeah, she wants to get in on the conversation. Anyway, it's just like now is Polar Bark. Oh, I didn't realize it said that. This is shout out Susie with the Woo Socks. She sent me this.
Mabel loves it.
Yeah, Mabel loves it.
She runs around the apartment squeezing it.
We love our gang over at the Woo Socks.
Maybe could she do it in the bedroom?
Oh.
Anyway, the
most passive aggressive way to ask.
But it's now. Stop.
Mabel, stop doing this.
Oh my God. The
people are turning off the podcast as we speak.
It's like now it's September 2nd now. They took the team photo this afternoon, from what I understand, which is always like a good barometer for like, oh, here's the roster now. I've always felt like, because team, you do it after the deadline and you get into the sort of the home stretch here. I'm excited. I feel like so many of these moves we've been waiting on for, I don't know, a month and a half or something. Like, it's been a long time coming for some of this stuff.
Yeah, and you kind of got into it there, trimming the fat and saying, now we go. And we can get more into this, or maybe do I just spoil my fuck with for the week?
Yeah, Fitz, listen, we can get crazy
I
today.
fuck with Craig Breslow identifying, like, okay, this is the juice that we need to make this push to make it to the playoffs. Understanding, identifying the guys that you want to build around for this last month, or hopefully upwards of 2 months, or getting into late October. I don't know the exact dates of the Fall Classic this year, but them being able to identify that and seeing a guy like Peyton Tolley who could give you that jolt in the rotation, that shot in the arm that we were kind of looking for at the back half of July leading up to the trade deadline, that's what I do fuck with. Them identifying the core for this final push in 2025.
Yeah, and even, I think that, I mean, it's funny because I was thinking about this when it happened, but like these two, Abe Toro and Walker Buehler, I'll use them as the example. Two guys who were getting a lot of at-bats and a lot of innings and starts for our Boston Red Sox. They were both DFA'd. Abe Toro went to Worcester. No one wanted him. And Walker Buehler was claimed by the Phillies, who are one of the better teams in baseball. So it went through a lot of... Well, actually, he was released, so never mind. That doesn't count. But he was sent to AAA. So that's kind of a good barometer of like, oh, these guys were just bad. They were not useful to this team really in any capacity. And the option... I mean, once Lowe got here, that was kind of all she wrote on Abe. But yeah, they figured, fuck it, we'll let these kids in AAA. I mean, they can't be worse than Buehler was. And so far, they're not.
And then even within that, guys that are staying within the team, as Jamie brings up, Hick/May, only one single Hick, one single May. Dustin May getting his role shifted into this, at least within the short term. I don't know if it'll be for the entire rest of the campaign, but Dustin May getting shifted back to the bullpen. Again, that falls in line, even if, it's not someone actually being called up to the team, someone actually getting, cut from the team. It's identifying like, okay, you know what? Like, we have given enough runway for this. We have a big enough of a sample size where we know where our contributors are going to be. You've already identified like, okay, we're going to be batting Roman Anthony towards the top, if not right at the tippy top of the lineup. We know how special he can be. We're going to, play these guys against lefties. That's part of the identification process that we're talking about here. But changing May's role, Jake, especially with the addition of Tolley.
Yeah, I'm actually a little intrigued about that. That seems like one of those prime candidates, like a guy whose stuff is certainly diminished at this point in his career and life. Could tick up a little bit back there. And also, Fitz, if you could pin that comment by Jamie, is there a chance Walker... not that one. Is there a chance Walker was the third worst pitcher on the roster, though, after Hicks and May? So, no, I think May was definitely better than Walker. But I will say I'm not convinced that...
May had given you some juice within the last month. Like, well, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And I also, like,
May's had his blow-ups here or there, but he's also had a moment where it's like, ooh, he's looking dangerous.
I also, like, not for nothing, they did give Walker Buehler the one relief appearance, and he immediately gave up a home run. So I think they're kind of like, all right. I will say I'm still not certain that reliever Walker Buehler would have been worse than Jordan Hicks. That's kind of not something to really care about if you're a playoff team. Like, that guy's not going to be on the playoff roster anyway. But Walker might have not really been down with being a reliever. I don't know. I can't begin to theorize that. But I did think that when Jordan Hicks came in and sucked again, I was like, maybe.
That theory about Buehler potentially wanting to be or not wanting to be a relief pitcher, put that thought on ice, because that is the thesis potentially of one of our voicemails this week. It's actually two voicemails in one. Like, one person left a serious question, then a fun question. We'll get to that later. But just put that on ice, Jake.
Okay, I'm throwing it in the freezer right now.
God, this draft is so fucking nasty. Not to keep talking about my fucking fantasy. It is round 7, and I just had to pick Jerome Ford. My goodness gracious.
Fitz, what would you guess? And he just hit a home run, so it's better than this now. What would you guess Nate Lowe's slash is in the 11 games he's been here?
You have it up in front of you?
I do. Not including tonight, so it's better than this. But
the slash is currently better now than
what I'm about to tell you. Yeah.
The thing is, when I went to New Jersey, I missed a couple of games, so I don't know how many hits he caught off
All right,
the top of my head.
I'll tell you.
Can I try to guess?
Yes.
I'm gonna guess it's really good. Small sample size, so I'm gonna guess a high average. 310.
A little lower, 303.
Okay,
but it's probably like 305 now.
390 on base.
370.
And I'll go 582.
No, it's not. 455 slugging.
Okay,
so he's got an 823 OPS right now, and I mean I don't think he's going to stick around those numbers. That's a little high, the 303 average, I presume. But like, this is the guy that won a Silver Slugger 3 years ago. Like, these numbers are in line. I think he just fucking hated playing in our nation's capital.
Simple as.
I really like that. Is such a dramatic outlier on his entire back of the ball card stat line. Like, his OPS plus in his career is 107, 109, 112, 139, 114, 122. Oh, here he is in Washington. It's 88, and then now it's 128 in Boston. Like, I really think you can just dump those Nats.
And stuff under the hood in 24. I mean, he wasn't playing at like Silver Slugger, like complete like that level. He was a good fielder. I think he actually won a Gold Glove last year or the year before.
23, he won a Gold Glove, yeah.
Okay, point is that we are not so far removed from him being that sort of a player, and he's still young enough where, okay, it didn't all just completely fall apart on him. Also, by the way, I like how this. I kind of framed this conversation at the start as kind of a bird's eye view sort of thing, but then it has just divulged into a Nate Lowe conversation in general. I do appreciate that.
I am Nate Lowe enjoyer, Fitz.
Oh boy, Roman Anthony holding his back a little bit. Did he tweak something? Chat, are we cooked?
Oh no. Well, we'll find out in about 2 minutes when they go out for defense.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Geez, fingers crossed on that. Hopefully, it's not anything shitty. Because that would put quite a bad. They'll throw a wet blanket on all of this because as things stand, prior to Roman Anthony's back shattering in 15,000 pieces, his vertebrae being shattered, I was about ready to kind of end this portion of the conversation by being like, okay, I'm 100% sold. Like, this is a capital G good team, especially in the context of this American League. I know we say that all the time, but even in the second half of the year, like, I mean, we mentioned it towards the top, some ebbs and flows with the offense, then question marks with the pitching staff. I think I'm convinced that this is a legit team, though. Maybe not the best team in the league, but numbers don't lie. They have one of the best run differentials in baseball.
I don't know if the Red Sox are the best team in the American League, but I also don't know if they're not. If that's what I mean.
Sense. I guess that's a better way to put it.
They might be. I don't think it would be like a huge. They're one series. They're one weekend away from being in first place. Like if your cards fall right.
Yeah.
I think like.
People can talk about the game here or there where they had crazy they win like 13-0 or something like that, and that has happened a couple of times this year. But the sample size is we're coming up on 140 games played.
Gosh, I can't believe the season's almost over.
Yeah, exactly, right? And their run differential, I mean, obviously needs to be some added context to that, but that's a good encapsulation at the end of the day of how good of a team you are. And they're right up there. It's kind of a rudimentary, analysis of it all, but it's true. Those numbers don't lie.
No, I mean, I've been saying it for months now. Like, the AL is not good. There is not a single juggernaut. I mean, there's definitely not a single juggernaut. I would go as far to say there's not a single team that's head and shoulders above anyone else. It's just
in the American League or just baseball.
In the American League, but kind of also baseball.
I mean, Milwaukee.
Like maybe the Brewers, but I'm not even. That's like. I mean, that's a strange sort of cosmic thing that's going on over there.
Are you saying that about? And we'll get back to the Red Sox in a second. This is in Pod on Miller Avenue or wherever the fucking Milwaukee, wherever Miller Park is located. And yes, I will dead name that park as well. But is this a matter like if they were just wearing Dodgers hats and playing this way, would you say like, oh yeah, that team's legit? Or is it just like, is it just your mind being like, well, this is the Brewers, they can't be this good?
No, I think it's
okay.
I think it's just that roster is like not unbelievable, but they are. They have 85. They're 85 and 54.
No, there's no Liam in here, but so Jake, you gotta do the skibbity.
Skibbity bop.
It wasn't as good. I got to be honest
Sorry.
with you. But
No,
what's even worse, Jake, is that Roman is out of the game. Oh. That's fun. so much for like, oh, I was gonna say like, it's wonderful that we're gonna have meaningful September baseball now that the calendar has turned to September. You know what I mean? The vibes at Fenway Park are gonna be immaculate. We're gonna be ready to make a run. Next thing you know, Eaton's playing in the outfield in place of Roman Anthony. So that's not fun. Why don't we take a break there?
Yeah, on that somber note.
When we return, fuck with, don't fuck with, even though I already spoiled my fuck with. Maybe I'll think of an additional fuck with to keep the conversation going. That conversation, of course, being on Pod on Lansdowne, which will return right after this. What up, chat? Yeah, we got a tweet about Roman, so you're gonna look at us.
Oh, you know what? I'll find the.
I'm trying to find the Bonnie. Stay with me, like, Bonnie.
Oh, I was gonna do the Chris Moltisanti. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
Are you doing that from the pod or the personal?
Well, you know what? I can't find it, so I'm just gonna do the Viola Davis.
Too late. I just claimed that one. The Bonnie.
Oh, you did?
I just did that from personal.
Oh, okay. Well, now I can't fucking find the. What have I have I tweeted that from mine or the?
Can you just tweet the picture of Trump pointing to his ear?
No. Fits. I got it. Okay, relax. Okay, I did tweet it from the podcast. That's what I thought.
I didn't get the notification that you tweeted
No,
from the
I'm
plug.
saying, Fitz, I'm gonna strike you.
What are we gonna
Um,
do?
I gotta quote it. Yeah, there we go. I mean, what's the score? Maybe. No, I mean they're only up 4.
5-1. I mean, maybe precautionary, but
Okay, I did it, Fitz.
fuck. Yeah. Oh my God. What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna get another delicious slice.
How are we doing, chat? Outside of that, imagine the documentary deck. Chat. A live skibbity, yeah. Miller Park is on Brewer's Way. Thank you for that, Caleb. I appreciate you following up on that.
I'd like to get there. You know what I really want to do is I want to go to Green Bay when the Pats play there.
Yeah, Lambeau would be sick. Especially now that they've like renovated it and stuff now, like they've added way more to it. Jamie, Oasis Talk will be third and final segment. Don't you worry. We will have Oasis Talk about, especially since Jonah in the chat was there as well. We shared a couple of Millers in the parking lot. It was wonderful.
I think that, like, getting out of brass tacks, gun to my head, I think the Denzel God Help Me reaction video is maybe in my Mount Rushmore.
It's good. I don't know if it's that good. I mean, teach their own, but it's pretty good.
Have you seen that movie? Flight?
It's Flight, right? Mm-hmm. I've actually not seen Flight.
Amazing first third and last third, and the middle is a complete fucking slog.
That's fucking brain fart. Who fucking directed Forrest Gump?
Bobby Z.
Zemeckis. Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm up in 2 picks. After this turn of picks, we can get back to recording.
Okay. Yeah, Flight is like right around when his brain worms were really kicking in.
That wouldn't fully come to fruition until Welcome to Marwen.
No, actually, that's a good question. What's his first like putrid movie?
Gonna need a QB here at some point, although there's still a good amount of QBs that I like here. Like I could just wait on a Trevor Lawrence
I don't
stack.
know. The Polar
with Hunter.
Express is pretty fucking weird. I mean, it's a good movie, but
It's a good movie. Just it's Uncanny Valley how it looks.
Beowulf.
A similar
Nobody
deal.
saw
I
that
never
one.
saw it, but yeah.
I never seen
All right, I'm next. Because like we still got Caleb and Goff and JJ McCarthy, who I really like. The Stroud still on the board. Stroud boys, stand back, stand by. I wish I could claim that I thought of that. I didn't.
That's a good one. That's like, I mean, they don't really exist anymore. But when Zion Williamson believers were Zionists. I think time's kind of run out on that one, but
Let's take the shot on Dylan Sampson. And then we're going to take the best quarterback available. Which is Yellow Submarine Creepy remake happened. Yeah, that's true. The fabled Yellow Submarine from Zemeckis, because they had like concept art of that, right, Seth? I think they did, and it looked weird. It did look creepy. Again, it's that fucking CGI. He was Chet and Yahoo is for Chet Holmgren. Arsenal's
he directed 5 of like the biggest movie, like pop culture wise movies inside of like 15 years, and then he basically just fell off the face of the fucking earth.
Back to the Future, Forrest Gump, and
Castaway.
Oh, Castaway. Is that really one of the biggest popcorn movies of all time?
That was
box
a big
office wise?
deal. And Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
That too, yes, yeah. That was a huge deal. Disney War goes into a whole thing about.
I like Contact too. I mean, I don't think it's like the rest of those, but that's a good movie.
Good point, Jonah. Yellow Submarine original is creepy enough. George Martin in his bag with that orchestral music. Okay. 5 seconds. Or 10 seconds, actually. I'll make my next pick during the ad read. Pod on Lansdowne has returned. No Liam. No Liam this episode, but Fitz and Jake here at your service. Jake is eating a nice slice of pizza pie. He's got himself on mute.
Only in New York. This
is the only place you could get. You know, being in New Jersey over the weekend, silly me, I didn't get a bagel. Now I'm going to have to wait months and months, maybe even years, Jake, for a chance to get a bagel, because that's actually the only place you can get a bagel is New York City and New Jersey.
Or a sandwich or toilet paper at the sandwich store.
Yeah, it's the only place where you can go out of your house, walk to the corner, and get something that might be of convenience for you. That's the only store where that convenience is available. They call them bodegas, and they don't have them anywhere else. But you know what they also have in New York and in many other parts of this great nation of ours?
The internet?
The internet. And you know where you can go on the internet?
I do. Say it.
You say it.
Foco.com.
Foco.com, short for Forever Collectibles. A word from our friends over at Foco. In case you folks were not aware, Foco is one of the leading manufacturers in officially licensed collectibles, apparel, accessories, home decor, and much more. For over 25 years, Foco's success is directly related to their ability to bring exciting new designs and product ideas that allow you to show off your fandom at the game, in the comfort of your own home, in the office, and anywhere else that you may go. I am next on the clock in this fantasy draft. This will be impressive if I can make the ad read sound smooth while making my selection. I will try to sneak the player's name in when I do make that selection here in round number 9. Right now, for a limited time, we are offering you guys a 10% discount code on all Foco items, including the wide variety of products that they carry for our beloved Boston Red Sox. Jared Goff. Visit Foco.com. This is what you want to do. You want to go to Foco.com. That's FOCO.com. Or you could click in the link in the description below and use the promo code POL10. Again, Foco.com, promo code POL10, or click on the link wherever you're getting this podcast, and you'll save 10% off at checkout for all in-stock Foco products only. Pre-order items, much like bagels outside of the New York, New Jersey area, don't exist for this offer. You can only use it for in-stock items only. Again, that's promo code P as in pod, O as in on, L as in lima beans, 10. Okay. Or what were you going to say?
I was going to say lasagna.
For Oasis? Was that an Oasis reference you were making?
No, it wasn't, but yeah, that too.
Okay. Anybody fancy some lasagna? Again, POL10 to save 10% off at checkout at Foco.com. Find your fandom with Foco. Fuck with, don't fuck with. One of our favorite times of the week. Jake, what are you fucking with? Because I already gave a fuck with.
Oh, well, I think that's fine that you already gave one, but wait, what was yours?
The front office's willingness to put it all on the table and say, this is the group that we're riding with. Like, let's pick our guys, let's trim the fat, and let's fucking go.
So, this is kind of cheating, but can I fuck with sort of a concept, a combination of things?
Yeah, if you're fucking with it, yeah.
So I'm fucking with the fact that Nate Lowe, Romy Gonzalez, and even my good friend Dave Hamilton are making it work and producing over there on the right side of the Red Sox infield, finally. Twofold. One, because that's good. That's a good thing that the right side of the Red Sox infield is producing. But what it's also doing is forcing my good friend Sedan back to center field. So, I mean, Nate Lowe's been a revelation. Romy's hot again. He was cool for a little bit, but he's hot again. And Dave Hamilton's playing really good defense at second and, like, is giving you a little bit with the bat, but he's definitely like late game replacement good at second. So if you can make that work down the stretch, I think that's the right side of your infield. And it's been good the last few weeks. So I'm fucking with that.
We kind of, and I've mentioned it before.
Garrett Crochet just gave up a home run to literally Austin Hedges.
Well, you know what? That's baseball, Susan. It is what it is. That's nasty work, though. Only a solo shot. It's fine.
Yeah, Austin
5-2,
Hedges, man.
whatever. It's fine. Small setback for a major comeback when he does eventually end up making it to, the stage to accept his Cy Young Award in a few months' time. But no, back to what you were saying. We had mentioned this on the program before, and it's worth mentioning again. If this team does have any aspirations, especially now for Roman Anthony, hopefully it's just a precautionary thing. But if he does miss any amount of time in this pivotal stretch, you're going to need your role players to step up. And them stepping up in the way that you outlined, Jake, that does open a pathway to what we widely believe on the show. Your mileage may vary, but what we believe is the best iteration of the team, which that would be having Cedon in center field. But even in a vacuum, those guys, your Romies, your Nate Lowe's, Lovon, even Dave Hamilton now that who you've done a 180 on at this point. Subject to change by the time next week rolls around, I suppose. But those guys stepping up and doing what they need to do to help us succeed, that's going to be needed. You can't just, in a weird way, even baseball it's a very solitary sport with just one pitcher versus one batter. But with that, it almost it makes it even more of a team sport because you need guys 1 through 9 to produce. And those guys that you outlined, the guys that you just mentioned, get credit for doing exactly that.
Yeah, it's just like, I hate seeing Cedon at second base. It really pisses me off so fucking bad.
Yeah.
I'd love to have smarter...
Can he make a nice play here or there with that? Yeah, of course. But it's a moot point when he is arguably the best defensive outfielder in the entire sport, on the face of the planet. I would venture to say probably better than anybody from fucking Jupiter, too. Unless they're freak athletes and they're sicko version of baseball.
Hey, you know what happens when you assume.
Make an ass out of you and me.
Yeah, and Brandon, if you want to pin that, Fitz, that's a great point. It's becoming a little undeniable that he does hit better in center field. I think he's more relaxed. He's at home out there.
Yeah.
And it lets him chill out at the plate.
Brandon N in the YouTube chat here saying, guess when he started hitting again? I'll give you one hint. At first I wasn't so sure about that. I didn't know if the correlation was exactly the causation there. And I guess that, I'd have to look a little bit deeper into it, but that is a little uncanny that he's, starting to put it together a bit more at the plate when he's back at his natural position. So there could be some credence to that, Jake.
Some Clearwater revival as well.
Yeah. A little CCR action. John Fogerty played a concert in Quincy to recognize Quincy's 400th birthday a couple of weeks ago.
Is he from there?
No, absolutely not.
They just got John Fogerty.
It was him. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then the night before, it was Darius Rucker, who again not from Quincy.
Oh, I saw Darius last summer with my mom.
Did you yell Hootie at him? I'm sure he would have loved that.
Well, it was Hootie. We saw Hootie and the Blow.
Oh, they were the band. It was actually
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you were continuing the bit saying that Darius Rucker was Hootie.
No. He was performing as Hootie and the Blowfish.
That's a stage name, Hootie.
Hootie.
What's the story of how they actually made it? I always heard it was they wrote a bunch of different names on pieces of paper and had 2 hats. And we're going to be blank and the blank, and whatever we draw, that's going to be the name of the band. That's what I've heard. That could be an urban legend. I have no idea. But they write 40 different ideas for both of them, throw it into a hat. First thing they drew was Hootie. Second
This says in '86 they adopted the name Hootie and the Blowfish, a conjunction of the nicknames of 2 of their college friends. One who wore huge round glasses that made him look like an owl. That would be Hootie, I presume. And the other with big puffy cheeks that made him look like a blowfish. All right.
So they did it to shit on their friends, essentially. Is
I
what I'm
guess.
gathering.
They there's actually a line in the Wikipedia. Rucker is often mistakenly labeled as being the Hootie in the band's name.
Well, yeah, he's the lead singer of Hootie and the Blowfish. That makes complete sense.
I agree. I think that's like, of course people would assume that.
Isn't there a Key and Peele sketch about that? I think there is. Where Peele is Darius Rucker there, and like he has to keep stopping the concert, being like, "I am not Hootie. Do not call me Hootie." In any event, yeah. Shout out the role
Heading
players.
down south. What a song.
Not originally
Wagon
a
Wheel-
Darius Rucker song.
I know, but it is though now.
It's one of those things. It's like Twist and Shout is a Beatles song, even though it was the Isley Brothers.
Or like
at
Hurt,
first.
like Johnny Cash.
Yeah, it's not Trent Reznor anymore. It's Mr. Cash. I'm gonna give another fuck with just because I want to.
Good, I'm glad.
I feel like it. Peyton Tolley, but specifically Peyton Tolley's fastball. This was written on Over the Monster. Was not by me. I actually forget who on Over the Monster wrote it. I'll figure out in a second. Said that Tolley might already have one of the best fastballs in all of baseball. Crochet. Oh shit. Someone said it's so over, and then Crochet. Oh, he just gave up another homer. It's 5-4. Red Sox. I thought we were implying that Crochet got hurt. No, he's just butt ass tonight. It is what it is. YouTube chat got me scared for a second. But Tolley with his fastball making his debut Friday against Pittsburgh, and of course didn't end up winning the game. I'm not going to fault them for not beating Paul Skeens in a game, but Tolley definitely hung with them, man. Tolley was impressive. Threw his fastball 60% of the time. I thought there was, a fair, like a bit of no, I'm not going to say over-reliance because it's a damn good fastball, but he threw that 60% of the time and the cutter just under 25% of the time. But I'm okay with that because of how fucking good it is. The way he was able to locate it, the way he was able to change the eye levels, and just trusted enough that in your first major league start at 22 years old to cock back and just fucking fire away and sit guys down. That's impressive, man. That's impressive shit. And I deeply enjoyed watching that before Greg Weiser came into the game and stunk up the joint, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I think he could be a special Jarren Duran defensive fucking failure. What's new? I think that he could be really special, and I tell you what, I think the Twins are going to regret saying no, thank you.
And Joe Ryan?
Yeah.
You made a point on Twitter. So you were chatting with someone about the Joe Ryan trade. Do you want to outline that for the audience? Your kind of take on that situation, not to put the cart before the horse. Like that will be stuff that we could talk about in the offseason. And
What
we're in the
about
middle
it?
of a pennant race right
the
now.
Joe Ryan trade that wasn't, or the one that will be?
The one that could be.
Oh. Yeah, so I think like if you're serious about contending next year, which
Should be after what they're doing
if you
this
look
year.
if you look at the arc of a team, like I think that they would hope next year is a Crochet kind of collapsing here, sneaky.
Very quickly before you continue, because I don't want to forget, the Over the Monster article, Peyton Tolley might have one of the best fastballs in the league. That was friend of the program, Jacob Roy. I couldn't recall off the top of my head. Just wanted to give credit to a fellow OTM writer.
Jacob Roy, friend of Alex Bregman as well.
Yeah.
Interviewed him.
So continue, Joe Ryan.
I just think next year, if you're going into next season and you're going to be serious about contending, like you're off, Bregman and Store, we don't know what's going to happen there, but whatever, they'll figure it out, I presume. Your offense is going to be pretty much, you don't have to do a lot to it in the offseason. And this season has clearly made it very clear that pitching is king, so is Cutter. Oh my God, oh no.
Is he still getting...
Oh my God, he just gave up a 3-run home run. We're losing now.
No fucking kid. Are you... My stream's behind. Oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
This is not...
the fuck? What happened?
It still hasn't happened yet. I'm holding out hope that you guys have just been... Well, it's not live right now. Oh, I hit the live button. Yeah, now it's 7:05. Jesus Christ almighty. Yeah, it just doesn't have it tonight. I mean, Christ alive. I'm going to tweet that exactly. I'm going to tweet out Christ alive.
Oh, well, that's the. Oh, no.
Yeah, my don't fuck with for the week is Garrett Crochet.
He was cruising.
Until he wasn't.
Yeah, that's how
And then what happened, Jake?
I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, the rotation. Well, now I don't know. Now I was going to say Garrett Crochet.
Yeah, now that the top of the rotation.
Yeah,
now that he has had like the Monstars steal his powers, it seems like.
Yeah. But I think that, so say let's say you get the Joe Ryan trade done, and you can go into next season with Crochet, Ryan, Bayo. That's your 1, 2, 3. I'd love to bring Lucas Giolito back. I'm not sure that's realistic anymore. But if he's happy here, maybe you try and get a sweetheart deal. He can be like your 4, and then just let the kids, Tolley, whoever, duke it out for the 5 spot. I think that would be very good. I think no team in the history of baseball has ever and will ever have enough starting pitching depth.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm fucking just shocked. It kind of took the wind out of my sails a little bit.
You've got the 1,000. What's the come down the 1,000 Island stare?
Yeah, the Stav. Yeah, the 1,000 Island stare. Yeah, no. 1,000 yard stare is the actual one, but yeah, it's again, not to repeat myself. It's just a matter. It just doesn't fucking have it right now. Is what it is. It's baseball. Not that you're fucking worried about Crochet going forward. It just maybe that fucking ruins the Cy Young chances after. I mean, hey, I'll wear that.
You know what? I don't want him to win. I don't want him to win. He's locked in. Keep him hungry. That's like you never want a young
motivation.
person. Yes, you never want a young person to win an Oscar, because then they like Brie Larson won her Oscar and she's never been in a good movie since.
You might be onto something here.
No, it's true. No, it's true. It makes you soft. It makes you soft.
In the old days.
Yeah.
There's got to be other examples of that. Like, just trying to think. Is Mikey Madison going to be next for that?
We don't know. I mean, she did turn down a lot of slop, which is good, and I think what she signed on to. Something exciting. I liked her next move. But, yeah, like Austin Butler, I was glad he didn't win 2 years ago. I'm glad Timmy didn't win last year. Like, I don't want young people to win Oscars. It's bad. It's not good for the league.
Are you moving that mic around there, Mr. Wallinger? Because I hear a lot of the...
I briefly shifted it.
Gotcha. Man. Yeah, Joe Ryan would be nice, though. That is true. Still a winnable game, though. It's only 7-5, but the fact that it was 5-1, man, that's very disappointing. Other than that, what are you not fucking with?
He's up right now, the 3rd week in a row.
Just say it, then we'll move on.
Yeah, I'll just say this one. Masataka Yoshida, get off my team. Thanks. Do you
have anything else to add on that front?
No, I mean, right now, he just hit another double. That's funny.
Oh.
All right. Well,
look, what is that? I think we're just the Jinx boys today.
I guess.
We're praising Crochet, and then he gets his dick kicked in.
Right now, I am actually like mostly fine with him DHing because I don't know. But when Willier, if and when, I don't know, it kind of seems like Willier's injury is a little, I don't know. Then it becomes like, then they will have to sit him down. But right now, it's whatever. I would prefer my DH hits above the Mendoza line. Or I think he is above the Mendoza line, but he's close.
Well, so there you go. What are you even complaining about?
Right, sorry. A different don't fuck with. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's still... Oh! Seti tied it up.
What a fucking... I mean, I get my stream... Oh! Goodness gracious.
He hit the shit out of that ball.
Dang. Where's Mr. Rafael Enjoyer when you need him?
I don't know.
All right, so what did I tell you? Hey, about? Winnable game, man. Come on, boys.
Yeah, that's all tied up. I don't even remember what was I. Oh, don't fuck with. This is old hat at this point, but the roster is actually pretty good now. There's not a ton of guys that I really don't fuck with. Jordan Hicks is fundamentally the worst pitcher I've ever seen. I think like I don't want to. I mean, he's getting 12 mil, so I don't feel bad knocking the guy. He fucking stinks. Like, he's coming into blowouts. He's 6-7 run games, and he still can't throw strikes. He's one of the worst pitchers I've ever seen, Fitz.
What kills me about it is the fact that he's on the books. Like, it's not just going to come off the books next year, his contract.
Yeah.
He's going to be making
how the fuck? I mean, listen, Buster Posey, take a bow, man, for somehow making the Red Sox take that back.
Yeah, because that was always part of the the part you're going to be getting all of Devers' money off the books. I understand that was long term, but almost a third of that value is locked in via Jordan Hicks for the next however many months
for 2 years. Yeah.
Jake, can you find the GIF of LeBron walking backwards back into the
yes,
press
of course.
conference?
It's one of my.
Could you please tweet that? Could you please tweet that from the podcast account?
Of course, that's one of my very very favorites.
So, yeah. Again, there's not too much else to say outside of that.
Yeah, I can give a better don't fuck with if you want, but he really is terrible. I honestly don't. I know he throws 100, and they're hoping and they're praying at this point that like a full off season with him, they can figure something out. I mean, he is so bad. Like, he's so far beyond this season salvageable. I'm so uninterested in seeing him pitch in any capacity.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't fuck with Jordan Hicks. Sorry, man. Very handsome though. The ladies seem to like him.
They do. Don't blame him. Yeah, he is. He is
and
sharp.
the men.
I will
And
say
the
that.
men. And
Yeah.
the men.
Absolutely.
And the theys.
And the they thems.
The gays and the theys.
Everybody transgender.
Everybody transgender.
I understand it was one moment. I understand it was only one night. I understand it was only 4 pitches, but how can I not give the don't fuck with to Greg Weissert after the vibes were so high?
What
on
a
Friday.
vibe killer, dude.
It was so high, like, round of applause for Tolley. And listen, there are some people complaining about the decision to take Tolley out of the game. I understand why they wanted to save the innings for him. This is the highest. This is only his first year of professional ball. And on a relatively high note, could even argue that they should have just pulled him to start the inning. Never mind, let him to, go again into the 6th. But the point is, I get why Cora made the move. At some point, Alex Cora, you got to, trust your guys to get the outs. You know what I mean? Cora's not out there throwing. I understand, we have our grievances here and there with Alex Cora. I'm still generally pro Alex Cora. I know, Jake, you probably lean more towards the other way. It is what it is.
So my issue with that game wasn't Weissert coming in. Like, he's been good. That sucks. I have no fucking idea why Hicks pitched the 7th. Like, I know the bullpen. I mean,
that's part of it, though, right?
I just did my whole spiel on Hicks. Yes, Fitz, I agree to a point. You got to trust your guys. Not that one. Not that one.
Yeah, I say that in a general sense, the trust situation. But yeah,
Trust.
I mean, again, I still appreciate Greg Weissert enough, I suppose, but that was so bad of a vibe kill. That was the Roll's worst blunt in the world asked to leave. The party.
It was.
Yeah.
I was there, not to brag, with our friend.
Yeah, and I wasn't.
Yeah, and you weren't.
Sad.
It was comical how fast it turned. It was like, oh my god, like we have a young ace. We were excited. Comes out to
Wild
the
card
applause.
race is on. Can we win the division?
Was it literally 4 pitches?
2 doubles on 4 pitches.
Yeah, they jumped on him. That was nasty stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, I gotta.
So your don't fuck with was G-Reg?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurts. I know. Do you like the new thing
the third
I'm doing
leg
where...
was shriveled up. There was shrinkage in the third leg. He jumped in the pool.
Do you like the new thing I'm doing where I quote tweet the G-Reg tweet with an injured Greg Oden now, like getting carted off the field
Greg
if
Olson.
he does bad? Greg Olson. Oh God, Greg Oden.
Although, with all due respect to Greg Oden, he was also often injured. So
yeah, he was. Greg Oden.
But yeah, I have noticed that.
Whatever happened there, Greg Oden.
He was special at Ohio State, man.
Bill Simmons, actually one of the only people, like one of the all-time shots called. He was like all in on KD over Odin for that draft. I read a whole thing about it.
Who's the guy who he got wicked excited for the was it James Young?
For Bill for us.
Yeah.
What
Like
year? Was it that
2014
year?
draft, 15.
14 was smart, I think.
But then
I'll find
they
it.
picked James Young like 15th overall, something like that. That clip circulates every now and again. He's like,
Oh yeah,
clapping.
James
He's
Young
like,
was 17th that draft.
So, there you go, right? Yeah. So
Smart was 6th.
pot on Causeway. A little bit of pot on
Hey,
Causeway for you.
but Fitz, in 2019, 2020, James Young was the top scorer in the Israel Basketball Premier League.
There you go.
So maybe
Certain
Bill
level
was
for
on.
it.
Maybe Bill was onto something. What did he see?
I gotta say, House. 7-7 after 6.
I listened to 4 crisp hours of Bill Simmons on my drive to Boston this weekend. Drive to and
Getting
from.
yourself in the mood for it.
Yeah, him and Sal doing the over unders. Fitz, 48 hours. We'll be watching some NFL football.
Dude, I'm very excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait for all my fantasy teams to crash and burn. I can't wait to have the Patriots disappoint me. I think we actually go 10-7 this year. All honesty.
Yeah, I think so.
9-8, 10-7.
Yeah, 9-8 or 10-7. Yeah.
K-Bird in the chat. When was Bregman's last big hit and a big moment? Jamie following up with he's been real bad for a while now. Should have signed Dating.
That's true. He should have. That's all right. If Bregman wants to suck for the next month, so long
Drive
as
that
he's
cost down.
adequate, so long as he's adequate in October, that's fine. Get that deal a little lower.
Jake, I love you with all my heart. You would be the guy who, like,
No, I said if
Alex-
he's good in October. Okay.
Alex Bregman hits a walk-off homer to win the World Series, and you're like, I don't know, guys, that just drove up his value. I don't think we're going to be able to sign him now, guys.
That'd be a good bit. I should do that.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Because it's just absurd enough for us to know, like, come on.
Yeah.
But, like,
well, I actually think that my baseball team should have all its good players locked in for years ahead. That's how they should operate. Speaking
It's
of,
both.
we should touch on Fitz quickly. A little bit of news. Noted good person, Aroldis Chapman has extended.
All right, we're going to take
with
a
the
quick break.
well, we
third
should
and final
touch on
seg-
the extension, no? That's a big deal. That's our close.
It is. Is it? I didn't see all the details of it. Is it?
It's a year with
One-
a vesting
1 + 1?
option. Yeah, with a vesting option. I think it's if he hits like I don't know, 60 innings maybe in 26, and then it vests for 27.
I see. I mean, he's been unbelievable. I mean, the guy's a piece of
it's
shit.
actually,
but
it's actually hard to articulate or overstate how good Fitz. His ERA plus is 400. He's 300% better than league average.
that's quite good. He's approaching that record for most consecutive batters faced without a hit, I believe. I
Yeah.
think he's like 10 batters away for that.
Did you also see that the whole thing about he never aimed his fastball before this year?
He never aimed his fastball.
You heard me.
I actually did not hear that.
Yeah, he said he just kind of let it rip. And then this year he was like, oh, I can dot it, actually. So, that's cool.
He didn't think to do that like for the first 15 years of his career.
No, Connor Wong suggested it.
Hey man, have you ever thought like throwing it like at a place with a purpose, like trying to get it into a certain area?
That's literally what happened. Like, if you go read the... I'll
Connor
have to
Wong's most
find the
productive
thing.
contribution to the year.
That is literally what happened.
That's funny. The oddities of
Left oblique
baseball.
tightness for our friend Roman. I don't love that.
Yeah. Maybe tighten again. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how long that would sideline him for, if at all. I mean, they got the off day Thursday, right? Because they have to go out west.
Mm-hmm.
They'll sit him tomorrow,
Yeah.
and then you just kind of go from there. See if it's better by the time. What, got the Diamondbacks next,
Yeah.
and then the A's.
I mean, a tight oblique. I don't know. That's just you just need some rest, right?
But you don't want another flare up from there.
Well,
you
that's
know
what I mean.
mean?
Like, I don't. It doesn't. I don't. Well, we'll see.
He's got an old man back already.
Austin Hedges with another hit tonight. Maybe throw this one out.
Dump it. This one's garbage.
Yeah, dump it. If you give up a home run and another hit to Austin Hedges, I don't know if it's your night.
The Austin Hedges. Let's take a quick break. When we return, third and final segment, we have a voicemail on deck. So stick around. We'll be back with that and then Oasis talk afterwards. I told you we'd get to the Oasis talk. We'll definitely talk Oasis. Back after this.
What's Dr. Jim's at?
What? I think he's got us blocked. So even if you wanted to fuck with him,
Is it Jim Dalfino? Is that what it? I'll find it.
figure it out. Figure it out while we go to break.
At Jim Sox fan.
Oh,
I'm
team is
actually
complete.
I'm actually not blocked by him. It seems.
I mean, he may have blocked the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him what he. Or you know what? I'll do it from the show.
Botsy confirms Jim Sox fan.
Thanks, Botsy.
It's not an awful team. This for 16 teams in there, I actually don't hate it.
Oh, he practices in Connecticut. Where is this? Connecticut Disc and Laser Therapy Centers. What town is this in?
Maybe that's where Roman has to go.
Shelton. Yeah, right. Actually, that's actually. But could you imagine if Dr. Jim got to treat our
What's the was it what was the name? Dr. Andrews, who did Schilling's
fake-
ankle.
Oh,
No, he most certainly was not a fake doctor.
wait, no,
That's
Doctor. Is it Dr. Andrews, the Tommy John guy?
It might also be. Or who did Schilling's ankle?
Who did surgery?
James Andrews is
No,
the
that's
Tommy
what I
John
just
guy.
said. Oh,
I'm just
oh,
confirming what you
did
said.
say?
You fucking
What did you say?
banana. I said Andrews. Did he do the Schilling sock ankle thing in 04?
Listen to
But
this.
it wasn't.
Listen to this, Fitz. The Schilling tendon procedure is a temporary surgical procedure developed by former Red Sox team physician William Morgan.
Dr. Morgan. Yeah.
It has a Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
Like did they still do this? I thought it was like a real rinky dink thing.
Yeah, it's a temporary surgical procedure.
Yeah. Huh. Well, I guess what I mean, like, was it ever done a second time? Like, what scenario would you ever need that to be done again?
That's how you know the 04 run was crazy. There had to be a medical procedure that they made a Wikipedia page for it to happen.
Yeah.
Whitlock 2 outs. All right, let's get back to it. Let me pull up the voicemail.
Sadon, I know that his home runs are like pretty consistently majestic.
Yeah, he doesn't get.
He's got a
cheated at.
swing, and I don't know if they go far, but man, they go high.
He does not get cheated on them.
All right, clean seventh. I like that. Hold on, Fitz. I'm just gonna grab some more water.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go get some more water myself. So people are gonna see a blank screen for like a minute. We'll be right back.
I'm back, guy. Was everyone behaving? I'm back. Let's do a Q&A, a Jake Q&A. I'm never on here. Chat, ask me questions. I'll answer whatever. I'm an open book. What the heck was that by Red Sox eighth pitcher Garrett Crochet? He was EP today. He was EP and he was on 4 days rest, which I think they're done. They're pretty much done doing. Oh no, guys, Fitz is back. Who am I planning on bullying next? That's a good question. Fitz, who should I bully next? Chat's asking.
Jesus fucking Christ. Massive bully.
I don't know. That's a good question, though. Did Jaren cost Crochet the sigh? No, listen, I love to blame Jaren Duran every chance I get, but that was nasty business out of Garrett tonight. Donkey Kong or Wario? Donkey Kong. I'm not a Wario guy. I do like WarioWare, though. Fun games. WarioWare Mega Micro games. I'm a big fan. Jonah, when am I coming out to Brooklyn? I don't know, man. Throw me an invite. Give me a specific invite. I'm bad at making plans, but I'll follow through on plans.
Smiley will babysit us. I'm just
best Yoshi color. I'm classic. I'm green. However, I will say in Mario Kart World, the purple aristocrat Yoshi is my go-to. I really like that guy.
people are turning on that game. I feel like people aren't crazy about Mario Kart.
Have you seen Aristocrat Yoshi, Fitz?
I have not.
Okay, well, you can look it up on your own time.
I will. I'm not going to do it right now, but I will.
He wears a monocle and a top hat.
He's oil baron Yoshi.
Why is it illegal to pinch hit for Duran against lefties? I'm not sure, but they did sit him down yesterday against the lefty, which is progress. So let's take what we can get. Let's take what we can get.
All right, 5 seconds.
Okay, sorry. The Jake Q&A is over.
Third and final segment here on Pod on Lansdowne, the Liamless edition of the program. This time around, just Jake and Fitz. We do have a voicemail, though, so we'll have a third voice on the show. If you want to leave a voicemail for our beloved program, question, comment, concern, whatever it might be, you can dial
617-420-2431.
You know, Jake, with all due respect, how do you still panic whenever you are asked this question? I give you a pretty good runway to it.
I think I just get scared. I don't know if it's it's trauma. It's trauma from when I didn't know it.
I tee you up, I beat it into you verbally
I get scared. I don't know.
Emotionally abused you to learn it. Because I give you enough of a leeway. It's not like I just spring it up on you out of nowhere. I kind of give you the context clue, and I give it to you, and it's and then you nail it. Each and every time. 617-420-2431 is our voicemail line. It's a twofer. We got 2 questions in this one. Let's hit it. As I proceed to not hit it because I have to take notes of what time it's at.
Oh, okay.
Hey, POL, what's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good. I got 2 questions for you. One more on the baseball front, the other one more on a fun side, maybe pot off. But on Walker Buehler, I'm sure you guys will probably cover that a lot, but do you all feel that maybe there was some hubris at play with him having been super dominant in not too distant past, and how he maybe handled that demotion to the bullpen mentally? Perhaps there was some pouting or bad behavior behind closed doors. Out in public, he was saying things like, oh, it was terrible going out there every 5 days. And it just gave me an image of a player that was deeply unhappy. So just curious what you guys think about that on the Buehler front. And on the second question, which Red Sox organization, including minor affiliates, mascot would you guys be for Halloween? All right, thanks. Bye.
Five seconds. And again, thank you for the question there. 617-420-2431 if you want to be featured on the show. Start with the Buehler one. I already know my answer for the second one, the Halloween-based one, but we'll save that for a moment from now. And we did kind of touch upon this with the Buehler situation. maybe he was given like, look, it's either you can go be somewhere else or you can pitch in the bullpen. Bueller maybe still sees himself as a starter. And we have mentioned Jake, you specifically, like it can't be easy for a guy to realize like, okay, I don't have it like I used to as a starter potentially. Maybe it's a matter of the Red Sox respecting that, being like, well, you're not going to be a starter here, and it's a 1-year deal, and you're going to get paid anyways, and we don't have a ton of use for you as a starter right now as we try to make our push. So it's maybe just hubris aside, maybe it just makes sense for all parties involved.
He's going to get paid from us anyway. I thought you were saying like he'll get another bag. This offseason is like, I don't think so, Fitz.
No, he's going to get,
he's got money.
He's got those millions no matter what. So maybe it wasn't a matter of hubris. Maybe it was. I have no idea. I wasn't in the room there. But there's also, I think, an equally, likely chance that both parties kind of came to a mutual agreement. Like, okay, it's just not working out here right now. Via con Dios.
That's kind of what it seemed like to me. That's what I thought happened. And listen, he again, like you just said, he could have been hot about it. I will never know.
And like he's still like with the Phillies now, still has a chance to compete, still has a chance to pitch in October. Again, what role he's going to do with the Phillies? Ask Pod in South Philly. I think they're in South Philly, I believe.
That's correct.
I think that's where the stadiums are. I got to brush up on my my Philadelphia geography and whatnot. And I don't know what street they're on, but again,
Trevor Story's gonna go 25-25. Have we reckoned with that?
We can reckon with it now. Reckon away, Jake.
No, that is crazy. Like, he's got a whole other month to pad this out. What is that? That's 20. What was that? 20. That might have been 24, 25 bags. I think he's got 21 bombs. Good for him.
24. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Frankly, Walker Buehler, I don't know. It sucked. I'd love to say it was real. It wasn't. It was pretty bad, top to bottom.
Oh, so there's the 25th. Okay, so again, your stream's ahead of me. That was the 25th steal from.
Oh yeah. I have nothing left to say on my friend Walker Buehler.
Yeah, it's just a shame it didn't work out. I understand why they put the shot on it after what they saw last October with the Dodgers. Just no juice. That's the word of the day. I keep saying juice, but like velo down, just putting too many pitches on a platter for guys. Just bad all around. And you even thought like, okay, maybe if he didn't have his top stuff like he did when he was first coming up with the Dodgers, if he could still give you the volume, the stretch, you'd take it. But whacked around way too much. 1-year deal. Just say, all right, we got, dump this plan, forget it. Because again, they want to identify their core for this last push. And I don't blame them for saying sayonara to Buehler on that front. But, he's got, again, another shot with the Phillies. Wish him well. Seems like a nice enough of a guy.
Yeah, he was just, it was top to bottom. It was pretty much all bad. He had like 2 good starts, I would say.
Jamie in the YouTube chat, it was, if we're being honest, it was over for him the moment he picked number 0. If you're going to pick 0, like I'm not against it, but you got to be cold, man.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you can back that up, and wasn't the case. Although, I guess he couldn't pick 21, right?
Fitz, I don't know. Fitz, sit down for this. I don't know if you're sitting down for this. There were other options.
Good point. Right?
Than 0. Yeah.
You're telling me now for the first time.
Yeah.
Who would you dress up for Halloween? Minor league mascot. I think I know your answer, but
Roberto.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be Roberto.
I fucking love him. I fucking love Roberto.
See, this guy here. This is who Liam would pick. This guy, God love him. I wouldn't pick Smiley, A, because I feel like that's the answer everybody would expect us to pick. I want to kind of zig when we can zag. B, again, to leave it for Liam. I feel like that's Liam's bag. That's Liam's child. And C, I don't want to be, profiled as an international war criminal. I wouldn't go up dressed as a dictator from years past. You take your pick. I wouldn't put on the Hitler mustache.
Shaman? You're going to go as the QAnon shaman this year?
For me, as I put Smiley back over on his cubby over there, I know we mention Smiley a lot. I understand, and it's part of the brand, and I appreciate that. We always get a laugh out of that. I fucking love Slugger, man. One grade
Slugger's
below
good.
Double A. I'm a
Slugger's good.
huge Slugger guy.
So
Portland Double A, their mascot, the Sea Dog. If you weren't aware.
Sneaky, something to keep in mind is that Fitz, the Salem Red Sox are getting a rebrand the moment this season ends.
That is true.
So look out. Maybe they could. We could maybe have a new heavy hitter in the mascot in the Boston Red Sox minor league mascot.
Lore.
Pantheon or so.
We got to develop what their political alignment is.
Because what's the do the Greenville Drive have like a mascot?
I'm sure they do.
Reedy Rippet the Frog is his name.
Reedy Rippet the Frog?
Yeah, look at this guy.
Fire name. Let me do a screen share for this magnificent son of a bitch. Greenville Drive mascot. Let's see. Reedy Rippet the Frog. This guy fucking rules.
Yeah, I actually like him a lot.
This guy's the fucking man. Oh, Reedy Rippet.
Oh, and he lives in their green monster, like Wally does.
Ah. Does he also eat cats? Share screen. Window. All right, I'm sharing the screen right now for the people watching on YouTube. Get ready. Look at that dude. Look at him. Reedy Rippet. He kind
I like
of
him.
he kind of has a little
He's a ladies' man. He's a ladies' man too. He was kind of
Respectful.
flexing, and he was kind. No, I'm being respectful. He was kind of flexing in that picture.
Yeah. He's kind of, and I mean this in a positive way, he kind of reminds me of Poochie from The Simpsons, if he was a frog.
Okay.
The sideways hat, you know what I mean?
Do they sell Reedy merchandise?
They've gotta, right?
I've never seen him before. Oh yeah, they have Reedy plushes and stuff.
I think I love Reedy Rippet.
I think I do too.
He's known in this baseball card as Rippet Reedy, so.
Oh.
YouTube chat popping off right now. That's a fella right there. Seth says.
Yeah, that's a good point. He does wear his hat sideways. That's cool as fuck.
No, yeah, it's hard. That was part of why he kind of reminded me of Poochie a little bit. Like it. Stop the screen there. Stop the screen record. It's a couple weeks in a row now where we've done the screen share on the show.
It's fun.
It takes a couple of clicks to. It's not totally intuitive to do it, but it is. Provides needed context when when it's justified. I think I might change my. I know I said Slugger earlier. I think I'm going to do Reedy Rippet.
Something interesting is that there's on their shop, if you search Reedy on their shop, there's Reedy, there's various Reedy plushes or whatever, but there's also a naked Reedy plush.
Naked Reedy. Now I can't
Yeah.
screen share that.
I can. Can I?
Well, yeah, you actually have admin abilities, right?
Here,
You could stop this whole production right now if you really wanted to.
How do I do it? Present. Share screen. Allow.
Children, please avert your eyes if you're watching on YouTube. This is 18 plus content only.
Can you see him?
Oh, I have to add him to the state. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, he's nude, this one. But it actually costs you $4 to dress him. You can
That's
add
a scam.
shirt. Yeah, okay, so so there you can put the shirt on him. It's $4.
Go back to the real stuff. Go back to the not
there's
safe for
naked.
work.
Yeah, there's naked Reedy.
Look at his face. He's just like, yeah, you like it,
Yeah.
baby.
Well, but if you go to the rest of their shop, like there's this one, and he has clothes on. This one has clothes on. He's advertising.
There's only one you could get where he's. In
There's
his birthday
only
suit.
one where he's in the nude. Is this one? Yeah, he really is cool as fuck. Like even this bobblehead set fits. Oh my god, look who makes this bobblehead.
Forever Collectibles.
Those are our friends.
Oh, that's an in-stock item, and you can use promo code PLL10
Well-
potentially.
Well, actually, you probably can't because this is on the Greenville Drive shop.
It's crazy Reedy's doing this around the minors. That's crazy.
I'm kind of all in on Reedy. I really. Oh wow! So this is interesting. So here, his eyes are actually part of his hat. It's actually a
rare birth defect.
Yes, it's an incurable medical condition for our friend Reedy.
Yeah, 1 out of every 4 million frogs have it. They actually come out.
Are all the plush like that? Oh, I guess they are. Yeah. Except naked Reedy.
Yeah, but yeah, no. Canonically speaking, yeah, he's not wearing a hat, but so he does have the eyes.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
We got to get
Good
Reedy's designer,
good
Reedy's
ornament.
parents on here to explain this. I don't want to say anything out of tune. You know, if we can raise some money for his medical bills to do
I'm
that
just
separation
browsing-
surgery.
I'm just browsing the Greenville Drive shop. We should reach out to them, see if they want to send us care packages.
Dear Greenville Drive, would you like to
Dear
send
Greenville
us
Drive.
free stuff?
Green Monster, y'all. What does this mean? What does that mean? Oh, y'all, because they're in South Carolina? Is that like...
Yeah, the down south.
Oh, Oxford Pennant makes this. Those are my guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of Oxford Pennant, I want to show this off. A little show and tell.
This is essentially pot off Lansdowne at this point, I think. Jake Owen over there.
I got this for Sophie for our 5-year anniversary. It's a vintage pennant
Oh, happy 5 years.
that I sent away to get framed.
Oh, would you look at that? Got the State House on it? That looks very good.
And I think it came out really nice.
Yeah, that's sharp.
So that's that.
Good job, Wallinger.
Thanks, man.
2 outs, top of the 8th, 7-7, by the way. In case you were wondering. Yeah, no, Jake's gonna ditch again.
I just had to put.
I think I love Reedy the Frog, man.
Yeah, me too. So that's something fun we've discovered tonight. We love Reedy.
We love Reedy. I didn't even know he existed 10 minutes
All right,
ago.
so
Now
Fitz, let's get into it. Let's get into it. How
the
it?
Mets game was on Saturday, it was a fun time. Yeah.
They won, right? Jokes aside,
No.
the Mets did win that
No,
game. Oh, no,
did
they
not.
lost?
They lost 11-8. They
Oh, fuck.
they coughed up 5 runs in the first inning.
Oh,
Lindor
Mets.
smashed a solo shot.
Yep, I saw that.
Soto had 2 homers. Vientos hit a homer, and they still lost 11-8. Good park though. Good fans around there.
Had you been?
very
No,
familiar.
right?
That was my first time.
Yeah, I love that park.
Took the New Jersey Transit train from the Meadowland from Secaucus over to Penn Station. By the way, Boston subways, even if it's just one like Cell Station, let's get some fucking bars down there like they do at Penn Station. That's the one thing that New Yorkers
to be
could brag
fair
about.
to be fair to Boston, it's that's not Penn Station is not just a subway station. I mean, that's a
care.
mass transit hub.
Don't care. I don't want
That's
any
fine.
excuses.
Fitz may be the first man in the history of Earth to go, can we make something more like Penn Station?
What can I say? I was impressed.
Yeah.
It was a trip. I knew it was right under MSG, but like to walk outside and just have MSG
yeah.
behind you was kind of a trip. But and then from there went on the Long Island Railroad to Mets Bullets.
Where did you sleep in New Jersey?
The Meadowlands Plaza Hotel. It's like 5 minutes away from the stadium.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
That's nice. I'm surprised that wasn't booked up. I'm surprised you got it.
We booked it pretty early.
Yeah.
Because on Sunday I saw a little band from Manchester known as Oasis. I try to like not get too hyperbolic with things like this. That may have been the best concert I've seen in my life, and I've seen my fair share of
Really?
concerts. Coldplay in 22 at MetLife was sick because we were on the floor, and Coldplay always puts on a hell of a show. So that's in the running. I saw McCartney in 2018, and he played my favorite song of all time, A Day in the Life, so that instantly vaults it up a bit at Barclays. But the energy, the sound that they had, my God, Liam sounded amazing. Liam
I read
sounded
that he sounds
fantastic.
really good.
Sounds
Yeah.
and Noel sounds great. The guitars are sharp. The layers on the guitars sound spectacular. 2 hours, hit after hit after hit, go, 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 go. It was unbelievable. And Jake, not to get too overly poetic, the communal vibe of the
every
show
video from there seems like
was
everybody's
out of this world. I mean, Jonah's in the chat. We met Jonah in the lot.
Oh,
Had
did
a
you?
couple of drinks. Yes.
Oh, that's
yeah.
great.
Jonah had a great throwback Man City like away jersey on. But just like shooting the shit with random people, doing the fucking jumping around before cigarettes and alcohol, looking the other way. Tens of thousands of people screaming out the lyrics of all their hits, Live Forever, Don't Look Back in Anger, you name it. It was unbelievable. And it was something that I never thought I was going to see in my entire life, Oasis coming back. And even like leading up to it, like an hour before the show, it hadn't dawned on me at that point. That's like holy shit, we're here, man. Like something I never thought I was going to see. And even if they don't do it again, maybe if this is the only tour that they do, I'm thankful that I was able to see it. But my God, if they come around again and you're on the fence, do whatever you can to see them because they sound
I know.
so
I just
good,
couldn't
sharp.
I couldn't make it happen. This
They were so fucking good, man. We had some funny Liam moments. He did the thing where he was blessing himself with the beer on stage. That was fun. My God, it was special.
I'm glad you wore a bucket hat. I saw that.
I did. A Duncan bucket.
Your Dunk King's bucket hat.
Big Billy and I were matching. We had two of them.
Oh, nice.
Because Jake, you gotta make it happen. I can't sing like fucking Liam right now. You gotta make it happen, you fucking banana.
What else? Oh my God, I don't know what else to ask. It looked like a lovely night.
It was beautiful.
What else can you say?
What else can you say? The
How
excitement.
was who'd you say? Cage the Elephant open?
We did not go in for Cage.
Masa 3-hit night. Fuck off.
Yeah. Sorry, your apologies for him. Yeah, it was Cage. Was the main. I forget who the second opener was. We didn't go in for either of them.
You didn't dabble in the merchandise, my friend, right?
No, sorry.
No, that's okay.
The shirt I found for
I saw it
the
was
concert,
cute.
the
That's a
Charlie
cute
Brown
piece.
one. Yeah, I got a big.
But I'll tell you
kick out
what.
of that.
I've been trying to secure a bucket hat online. One of the Adidas bucket hats.
It's got to be tough.
From what I
Cast was
understand,
first. Yes, Seth, thank
they
you.
sell out at the show in about 15 seconds.
Yep.
The Adidas collab, and then they're fucking impossible.
K-Bird, Cage the Elephant is very, very good. It was nothing against Cage the Elephant. We were just kind of like, let's have a couple more drinks before you head in. That was basically the situation.
You were in that lot early, my friend.
Oh, I mean,
You were out there a long time.
we were out there for a while. I mean, we got to the lot probably like 4:30 or so. The lot's opened at 2:30. So,
Jeez.
yeah, plopped it down. The one thing, if I could make two critiques of the entire situation, the entire weekend, specifically Sunday. Number one, I said this after Coldplay a couple years ago, and I'll say it again. Jesus Christ, can we add something around MetLife where you could pop in
It's awful.
for a bite instead of just a complete urban canopy? Like, it was like good to like sit out there. I love a nice tailgate, you know what I mean? Even if it's just sitting around shooting the shit, talking with your car neighbors, that was fun. But the only thing, that fucking mall there, American Dream, that's the only thing they have there.
Yeah.
That's a joke. And then number two, spoilers if you are somehow going to maybe the LA shows and you haven't seen them yet and you don't want a spoiler. I was disappointed that they didn't play Columbia. I would have thought that would have been a lock, but they did not play Columbia. Other than that, I have no complaints with what Oasis did. And that isn't even a full-on complaint. Again, I'm thankful one way or the other. It's just I would have liked that. But it is what it is. They still sounded sharp. Just about every other song that you would have feasibly wanted they played. Like, I'm not going to fucking sit there like, oh, they should have played Cloudburst or something like that. Like a really deep B-side. Jamie, yes, everyone did buy into that. Liam told us to turn around. Fucking turn around. It's the time. People did buy in. That I actually was nervous about, the crowd participation of it all. I knew that there were going to be some ex-compatriots from England around there, in Ireland and whatnot. But sometimes American audiences, like, God bless, Coldplay killed it at Gillette a month ago, but folks around us were just fucking buried into the phone, not like jumping around, not singing around. Like that was a disappointing crowd for Coldplay.
I hate that shit.
It sucks. And usually that's not the case at a Coldplay show. But unfortunately, that was the case, at least in my section. It was none of that away. Everyone was completely bought in. Again, the communal atmosphere of it. Someone, I don't know the author's name off the top of my head, someone with the Hollywood Reporter wrote a whole thing, and I retweeted it. I retweeted a quote or two from it today. But basically, like, Oasis organically, the thesis of it being like Oasis organically cut through the algorithm of like the status of the music industry where it is now, where everyone has like ultra curated feeds. It's what you've talked about before, Jake, like monoculture just going by the wayside. Even then, after all these years, Oasis was able to cut through that with their own sound. Well, I say their own sound. Everyone jokes that they're a Beatles cover band, but their own thing, their own vibe, and get people to buy into that for one communal experience for 2 hours. It was what you said, Jamie. It was fucking electric. It was unbelievable. And I hope that they do continue to do this. I think with the amount of money that they'll have coming in, I think that will maybe sway their decision. Because a guy like Noel is always going to tour. He had been touring with High Flying Birds before. If they can, continue the truce that they have, Liam and Noel.
God willing.
God willing is exactly right. It was fucking incredible. What a goddamn show.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time, my friend.
Hey, thank you, man.
That's all I got, I think.
Yeah, that's just about all I had. Emoji of the week.
The English flag.
No, not the Union Jack. No.
Okay.
As a Mick, I can't abide by that.
Yeah, that's
their parents are from Ireland. They kind of
Oh.
consider themselves Irish. I mean, their dad's a piece of shit. Fuck the Gallagher's dad, but their mom is chilled. They're both from Ireland, so they do have that part of it. Devers' reaction to a home run and the benches being cleared.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Who are they playing?
Rockies.
The Rockies are just fucking pissed. Oh yeah, no, Seth was right. It has to be the frog emoji.
Oh yeah,
Frog emoji, big time.
My song of the week, Fitz, you ask?
That's exactly what I asked, as a matter of fact.
I'm going to go with... no, I just saw one that I liked, but I'm going to keep looking to see if another one speaks to me. Yes. I'm going to go with... No. I hate these. I hate everything that's coming up on my phone right now. I hate music.
After I just went on this whole long thing about
how
how music can bring people together.
With, I might have done this before, but I was just listening. I love this song, "Unwell" by Matchbox 20.
There you go.
Fitz, I'm not crazy.
Rob Thomas and Matchbox 20, the featured artist on the Grammy Award-winning 1999 hit single "Smooth" by Santana off the Grammy Award-winning album Supernatural.
The very same.
The very same. We got to get one for Liam.
Crazy, I'm just
A little oil.
I know. What's yours?
He's got a good Disney movie original song, Little Wonders from Meet the Robinsons. Rob Thomas has.
I'll have to take
These Little Wonders, yeah. I would go with an Oasis one, but I'm going to pivot on it. I was considering Cloudburst because I had just mentioned it, and that song fucking rips. Jonah, it was fucking biblical. You bumbaclot. I thought we were going to get at least one bumbaclot from Liam during the concert. Also, quickly before I give Song of the Week, it's from our Arsenal fans. We don't have to talk about what happened over the weekend. Also, congratulations to Liverpool for getting custody of Jake until the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I'll miss you, Dad.
Heard a couple of people on the stairs walking down to the parking lot from the 300 level. And we were all packed in like sardines on the stairs, singing all the Oasis songs and whatnot. But I heard a couple of people doing an Arsenal chant or two. Like a good handful of people, probably like 6 or 7 people. And so I was like, I'm never going to get this shot again. So I screamed at the top of my lungs, what do you think of Tottenham? And everyone replied with shit. What do you think of shit, Tottenham? I got that chant started. It was the cherry on top of the perfect night. But sitting in the lot, getting ready for the concert on Sunday, I had introduced my dad into one of Oasis's, one of the bands that influenced them the most, also from Manchester, a band by the name of the Stone Roses, if you're aware of the Stone Roses. Noel took a lot of inspiration from them, played some Stone Roses, getting ready for the show. That was big. So because of that, we will go with She Bangs the Drums by the Stone Roses.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with She Bang.
No, not William Hung. She Bang. No.
She Bang.
No, She Bangs the Drums.
Who sings that? Ricky Martin? Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it like again, William Hung has took it as his own. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! Did Bregman beat that out? No shot. He's definitely out.
Again, I'm behind. 8-7.
Well, I think he's out though.
I think he should be safe. Because I feel like
Ramirez's look like they're not challenging it though, so that works for me.
Sure. Absolutely.
Did my good friend Aroldis pitch last night? Or was it Sunday he pitched?
It was within the last 2 days.
Well, there he is. He's up, so doesn't matter.
Well, someone asked when was the last time he got a big hit. I guess technically there, right?
There you go. He
Bregman.
fucking legged that one out.
Yeah. So, all right. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got, my friend.
All I got. If you want to join us next time in the YouTube chat, it's youtube.com/@podonlansdowne. Go ahead and give that a thumbs up on YouTube as well, and subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. Socials are @podonlansdowne, wherever you get the socials. I'm at Fitzy Mopena, Jake at Jake Wallinger, Liam at Liam Fantasy _ all that fun stuff. God bless America, God bless our troops, and we love the Boston Red Sox. And we love you for joining us. Thank you very much for joining us for this edition of the program.
Durant, we're up 2 now.
Knock down the line, bang! Your boy.
Like a little Marcelo with his wrist brace, little baby boy. I miss that little guy.
Fuck yeah, that's huge.
Fuck yeah.
Love that.
And,
9-7 Red Sox.
Yeah, and go Sox.
For Jake, for Liam and Parts Unknown, I'm Fitz here. You. Talk to you next week. Go Sox. And obey your mother.
Oh, wow. I'm signing off this week, huh?
You have to do both. You have to do your obey your mother.
Okay,
and Liam's
mine.
obey
So
your mother.
mine is obey your mother. Okay, that was Jake right there, and then and this one's Liam. Durr, obey your mother. I'm Liam. Durr.
That's pretty good, Liam.